Hey, Books. Hold on, let me adjust my camera. All right, welcome into our Virgo-Libra Love Tarot reading for January 2026. I thank you guys so much for being on this side of the channel, tuning into this message. And I appreciate y'all for your love and support. Make sure, if you want to participate in the deck giveaway, that you do. Let me know what deck you would like out of my thrift shop on my website. That'll be linked down below. And I will send you the giveaway link so you can purchase it for free. And I will cover shipping, okay? Just as a way to say thank y'all. I really do appreciate y'all for being here, supporting your girl. Okay? Now let's talk about love. Let's talk about love, Virgo Libra. Let's talk about love. Very, very interesting energy was coming through in my meditation for you, okay? When somebody thinks of you or you're thinking of someone, somebody gets this kind of butterfly nervousness when it comes to you, okay? There could be a lot of fantasy in this person's energy around being intimate with you. That could be very heightened right now based off the cosmic skies and mapping in this moment. Venus is making a lot of conjunctions. That could be influencing this person's mind. I heard mind takeover. It's almost like you've taken over someone's mind or someone's taken over your mind. Okay? Now, this could be somebody who is a friend, was a friend. Y'all decided to stay friends, only be friends. Friendship seems very important here. Okay, well, I gotta get some dinner after this. Okay. Friendship seems very, very important here in the dynamic between you and this person. Okay. This could be one of those soulmate friendships where, you know, you both maybe crush on each other, but the timing has never been right. You know, soon as there's an opportunity, maybe somebody moves away or gets into another relationship, or, you know, something happens, somebody goes through something. It's just the timing has been off between you and this soul. Okay. But you are picking up that they are a soulmate for you, and I do think you are accurate in that. I do think they are a soulmate for you. This could, period. Thank you, Divine. I heard this is a soulmate who's meant to teach you how to live in the love you feel. So maybe there's a reason why y'all kind of do that little do-si-do, because whatever is felt is meant to just be felt. Not that you won't feel it with one another, but it's ushering your heart into that feeling of love without having to have it be right in front of you, constantly accessible to you. So it's building the strength of your heart. Okay. That's a very interesting message, Divine. It's building the strength of your heart is what you need to know, if you don't know that already. Okay. All right. My hands are lotioned. Let's see what this is all about. Divine Universe, show me and clarify what's going on here in love and romance for Virgo Libras. Okay. Divergent dreams. There's the timing issue. Okay, opposing career aspirations or dreams may be pulling you and your person in opposite directions. This may require a heart-to-heart conversation on how this affects the connection. Ghosting. Maybe that's something you've experienced quite a bit with this person. Okay, the communication between you two is off and on. They'll talk to you for a good little minute, then all of a sudden they're not responding to texts, or they don't reach out. Somebody doesn't want to be forgotten like a ghost. Somebody doesn't want to be forgotten, or you both have made it a point to not forget one another, even if there are divergent dreams or timing issues behind y'all. Y'all still think of each other. That could be a mutual energy between you two. Show me a little bit more. What's going on with this ghost? Love letter. Okay, someone could be planning to reach out to you. Expect a beautifully written love message from someone that admires you, or maybe you're the one finally expressing your love. The communication between you and someone seems non-existent. Don't allow this moment to taint your dating life with others. Okay, right. How do you hold love and care in your heart for someone while still moving forward with your life? That could be the lesson you're both meant to learn with each other. Take it as it resonates. Again, we have soulmates for different reasons and seasons in our lives. Some are forever, some are just for a moment. They all come with lessons. That's why they're mates to our soul. They're all there to guide us into some sort of transcendence, higher awareness, deeper understanding, deeper connection, truly with ourselves. Okay. Okay, so show me a little bit more about, thank you, romance, right? Oh, that's one of my favorite lines from one of my favorite movies, Love Jones. Romance is the possibility of a thing, just like poetry is the possibility of language. It's the possibility between you two that keeps your heart on. Okay. Keeps you from shutting your heart off. Keeps this person from shutting their heart off. I'm also getting it keeps y'all from love that isn't real. So y'all might actually share a real love connection. It's real love between you. But maybe this timing issue, the fact that it's like y'all been dancing around each other, it's become a metric that someone kind of compares others to. Does it feel like what I feel with this person? Or it's that, yeah, it's a way for y'all both to know when the vibe is right and when the vibe is wrong. So without the love shared between y'all, you might be more prone to fall for fake love or false love. Maybe you even have. I don't know. It's something very interesting. It's like a sounding board, but it's feeding some sort of curiosity though, because it's like, okay, well, if this doesn't feel like anything else, then what is this? Make it make sense. Okay, period. I get you. Okay, tell me about this romance. Reciprocity. Like I said, it's mutual. Whatever is felt here, Virgo Libra, it's mutual between y'all. Oh, and come on, this is a beautiful song and dance between two souls. Okay. I think that meant showing. This is a beautiful song and dance between two souls showing a harmonious balance of giving and receiving. Right. Yeah. I'm getting the word freedom between you two. Your souls feel freedom. That's what the mystery is, or the kind of the tie and the pull. Happily ever after. This might be a all blue card reading. Excuse my stomach if you hear her. I gotta get to some dinner after this, okay? She might be a little loud. Yeah, happily ever after. It is an all blue card reading. That's crazy. With dead end. Right. Something's not happening now between y'all, but it doesn't mean that it won't ever happen. Possibility. I can't make it up. Thank you, Divine. Exactly. This is a soulmate where you fall. No, I don't even want to say you fall. You learn to remain open to receive the possibility of what could be between y'all without halting life around you. This is a very, very, very delicate and sometimes challenging soulmate bond and connection. You're not meant to not love each other, but you're not meant to love each other right now. Or like it's the love that you have isn't meant to manifest right now in this moment. Right person, not necessarily the right timing. Ooh, that's hard. Yeah, communication. Like I said, somebody maybe wants to communicate with you or talk to you. A conversation is on the horizon. Someone is planning to reach out, be ready to express yourself. And that's why the heart has to stay open. This is a connection, I could feel it. This is a connection that no matter what you do, how hard you try, no matter what, you cannot turn your heart off of loving this person. And that's annoying, I know. That can be annoying for some. Because it's like, if it's not happening, then why am I feeling, or why do I need to feel it if it's not ready, or if it isn't, like if it's not meant to happen, why do I still have to feel it? That's a great question. That's a wonderful question. I just heard dreams need to be fulfilled first. Tower energy at the bottom. Okay, this is one of those soulmate dynamics where y'all both have to learn a little bit more about yourselves in order for the relationship to work properly and in the way that it needs to and it's meant to. So if you don't do that character development, if you don't do that growth, then what's meant to manifest and be between y'all can't actually happen. You need to know certain things and be aware of certain things. They need to know certain things and be aware of certain things for this to function the way it was destined and meant to. Yeah, I just heard no ego in the way, no this in the way. Like there's some things that you both as individuals have to conquer so that when you do come together, it's as strong as it needs to be, or it's a foundation that's solid, not shaky. So yes, Virgo Libra, this might be a dead end for now. It seems like your challenge in love right now is, how do you keep your heart open to love when love isn't showing up? When love might be, damn, ghosting. Yeah, how can reciprocity exist if ego's in the way, if pain is in the way, if jadedness is in the way, if the past is still lingering around? Like, how? How can happily ever after be if no one's happy with themselves? Let's talk about it. Yeah, you got the Four of Wands, the Ace of Cups, Devil energy, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and the High Priestess. I'm confirming something here. Yes, this is a soulmate. Yeah. Reciprocity, Six of Pentacles. It wouldn't be reciprocal in the way of like what you might give to the situation, you might not get back. And the divine doesn't want you to be in a love situation like that. That would be a love situation that may be awakened too early and would cause more damage than good. Hold on, let me grab my tea. Six of Wands at the bottom, Two of Cups with the Four of Swords. This would be a situation where, yeah, that reciprocity is needed and necessary. And if someone is not in a position to reciprocate with you, the divine does not want you to be with them. That's why it hasn't happened yet. That's why it feels like right person, wrong time. It's not necessarily the wrong time. It's not divine time. Right person, divine timing. Is the situation in love for you here with whatever this energy is? Yeah. Yeah, because you deserve the romance. You deserve the excitement and the, you know, all the things. And it feels like this person can't give that to you. But this is also the catch of it, because if you keep your heart open to love, then whoever might be able to give that to you can still come in. And that's what I think the divine wants you to be. Not waiting on a dead-end situation to regenerate itself. Feeling the love that you have, but also being ready to receive if someone can match that love energy with you, even if it's not this person. And that could be where it gets a little tricky or a little hard on the heart, because the heart wants this person. Whoever you're in this dynamic with, the heart wants this person. Okay. So what's the divergence in the dreams? The Eight of Swords. Okay. Okay. Somebody not being able to see you clearly. Maybe even again, might not have the time to really pour into a relationship right now. Might be a little narrow-minded in their own beliefs. This could be someone who hasn't necessarily fully awakened yet. Okay? They're not there yet. Tell me more about the ghosting. Yeah. The Ten of Cups. Like, that's exactly what I'm saying. Don't allow this moment to keep you from being in the Ten of Cups with people who are ready to be in the Ten of Cups with you. It doesn't negate the love that you have for this person. It just means you know your worth. And you understand that that Ten of Cups isn't exclusive with just one person. It can manifest with I mean, again, it's soulmate energy. We have multiple soulmates. So if not them, then it'll be someone else. Okay? And that's what someone's worried about. Jeez. Yeah, Nine of Swords, Six of Swords, Fool energy, Wheel of Fortune. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, boos. I'm trying to tell you. Somebody's worried that if they actually do move on from this situation, that it won't come back around. And then they don't want to regret not waiting for this person, but you won't regret that. You won't regret that, because a Ten of Cups is amazing. Feels really good. That's emotional fulfillment. That's all your needs being met. And I get it. I understand. It's like, yes, all my needs can be met, but it's not this person. And maybe that's part of why this timing thing hasn't been able to get right. Okay. Because y'all both might be locked in on each other like that, but clearly in the energy and in the paths that you're walking, the moment for y'all to cross paths or how to make that even happen seems not available right now. Someone has to get their heart space into that Fool energy to be ready for whatever might come, as opposed to waiting on one specific person, one specific thing. Okay. Okay. And that's hard. I'm not saying that like that's an easy thing to do. That's the work though. That's the work. Show me love letter. Who's writing this love letter? The 3 of Cups to the High Priestess. Okay. Who's writing this love letter? Yeah, it's confirmation that there are multiple people that you can have that 10 of Cups with. Ooh. Okay, it's a King of Swords that could be writing this love letter, or a Queen of Cups. That's what I mean, the Hangman. Oh, dang. Yeah, look at that. Queen of Cups, waiting on, I want to give this cup to the King of Swords, whatever. Let's just say that's the dynamic. But this King of Swords hasn't awakened just yet. But there's other people that you could build that 10 of Cups with. But I get it. It's like you had your heart set on giving your cup to this person. Or someone had their heart set on giving their cup to someone. Can I get 1 for love letter? Thank you. Ace of Swords in reverse. Oh, interesting. This could be somebody who wants to say something to you, but then chooses not to. Okay, show me romance. Or somebody might feel like expressing what they feel might confuse the situation even more. Because what good are words if actions don't follow them? What good is it to tell somebody what you feel when you can't act on what you feel? Yeah, oh, shit. My gosh. Okay, Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. Somebody might be needing to work on their self-esteem a little bit because it feels like this situation not happening right now makes someone feel like they're not attractive enough. Like if I looked different, or if whatever the case may be, this would happen already. This person would have already talked to me. So maybe I'm just not their type. Maybe they just don't really like me. Maybe they don't think I'm, pretty or handsome enough. Like somebody could be in that energy. And that's what someone has to kind of go within to reconcile and sort through. Okay. Show me the reciprocity. Thank you. The Lovers. Exactly. Exactly. In order to reciprocate that love has to be felt for the self. It's like you got to be able to access that love within you first, love for yourself first, so that you have that love to share, but then you also understand the value of someone sharing that love with you. So this could just be a little bit of self-esteem, a little bit of self-worth, cleaning up that somebody needs to do. And also, oh, shoot. Okay. That could be the dream divergence. Virgo-Libra energies, when it comes to love, if someone doesn't feel like you're the right image, the right look, the right aesthetic for them, let them go find whatever that is. That does not mean that you aren't attractive. That doesn't mean that you aren't valuable, you aren't worthy. It just might be, again, 8 of Swords, what someone's narrow mind is focused on. And it's important for you to go where you're celebrated, go where you're loved, go where you're actually wanted. Engage with people who actually want to engage with you. If someone thinks they can find better, let them. Someone is chasing an aesthetic when it comes to their partner, let them. It doesn't mean that you should change how you look, change what you think about you at all. Because you deserve someone who's going to be a match to you and want you. Okay, so the truth of this situation, Virgo Libra, is maybe somebody doesn't necessarily want a connection. Okay, show me happily ever after. Yeah. Seven of Swords fell on the floor, Temperance. And then I'm seeing 10 of Wands and the Tower. Yeah. Can we clarify one for happily ever after? Thank you. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Seems like someone's happily ever after would be this person coming in and investing in the connection. But if someone is saying or in the mindset that you don't necessarily fit their view or their dream, or maybe, I don't know, of what they thought they want or what they think they want, even though it's a narrow-minded viewpoint, it is still their viewpoint. It has to be honored and such. And I know that might be hard. Okay? But it doesn't mean that you won't have your happily ever after. It doesn't mean that you, again, aren't attractive enough to receive romance from this person. Like, do you see what I'm saying? It's like somebody could be taking the ghosting as something's wrong with me. Don't do that to yourself, for whoever this is. If I looked a certain way, if I did this certain thing, if I had this certain life, or I came from this certain place, this person would be all over me. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself, because I guarantee you that's probably not even the truth. Okay. It's almost like somebody here might be chasing an aesthetic that rejects them, but they're rejecting maybe you because you're not that aesthetic, but their aesthetic that they're chasing doesn't really want them. You see what I'm saying? So that's unfortunate, but that's kind of what just came here. Show me dead end. Okay, sorry. 3 of Cups. Right. Some of y'all, this person isn't deep enough for you, or like hasn't explored themselves deep enough to actually reciprocate the love that you would bring to the situation. So count this a blessing in disguise. Count this as a blessing in disguise. Show me the energy between 8 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. Ooh, way too many. Can I get one for the 8 of Swords? Thank you. Judgment in reverse. Yeah, this person doesn't have a good sense of judgment. Or like I said, they haven't been awakened. They're not fully awakened yet. Past the surface. Past the 3D. It's chasing aesthetics. This is someone who's still trying to live in the 3D when we're pushing 5D energy here. Okay, show me the energy between the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Swords in reverse. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. You deserve someone who's going to put in and match and reciprocate your effort. And if this person isn't doing that, then you got to let them go. Okay, Ace of Swords in reverse with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Why? 2 of Wands. Right. That's what I mean. Again, you just might not be this person's type. Or, you know, they might not feel like, and I don't even want to say it like that, but that's just kind of what I'm getting. Like I said, if they feel like they can do better, let them. Let them. Okay. Yeah, Ten of Swords. And I know that's hard. That's hard. But this is where your self-love has to kick in. This is where, again, keeping an open heart can go a long way. Five of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands. Yeah, somebody's still running. Somebody has a very low vibrational mindset, or like, honestly, I almost want to say low vibrational energy. I don't know that this person really matches you, Virgo Libra, in truth. Okay. And maybe that's why y'all been dancing around each other, because it might not really be a full match or the right match. The right match for you is somebody who can reciprocate the lover's energy. If this person is still the Knight of Wands, they're not in the mindset of reciprocating any sort of lover's energy. Okay, show me the lovers with the Knight of Pentacles. Thank you. The Four of Wands, right. You want to be with somebody who is there with you. Knight of Pentacles, invested. Focused. This person might not even be focused for real. Or they don't have a capacity to focus on this connection or focus on one person. This could be somebody who deems themselves a bachelor, bachelorette, lifelong bachelor, bachelorette. They want to, you know, play the field, keep their options open. Okay, show me the Knight of Pentacles with the Three of Cups. Yeah, the Five of Cups. Yeah, I know. Yeah. And this is what I mean by the Eight of Swords, kind of chasing aesthetics, getting rejected by who they think they rather be around or who's a better fit for them. It's crazy. So they keep chasing the Three of Cups, but the Three of Cups keeps getting spilt over with your two cups still here. But they're not recognizing and realizing that those cups keep spilling over because that's not in alignment with them. But it seems like this person is the type to pick those cups back up, go try to refill them and start it all over again. So again, I don't think this person has a good sense of judgment. They definitely aren't awakened fully. They haven't done the self-work yet. Empress energy at the bottom. Okay, and that's you. Okay. Show me the energy between Judgment in reverse and the Three of Pentacles. So they really wouldn't even be a good partner to build with. Build a happily ever after with. Okay. Temperance and the Magician wanted to fall out here. Yeah, and Temperance fell out in reverse. It's like this person doesn't even have patience. It takes patience. You need a patient person. You need someone who's in it for the long term. This person isn't in it for the long term. Or they keep trying to create long term with short term people. The Three of Cups. Yeah, exactly. So that tells me that this person would absolutely sabotage anything that you would try to build with them. The first sign of drama, the first sign of actual hard work, this person ghosts. They're not willing to do the hard work it takes to actually be in a committed partnership or to have, again, that happily ever after. They want to bounce over to the next thing. Okay, Three of Pentacles, Yeah, Nine of Cups and the King of Pentacles. This could be somebody who's extremely selfish, self-centered, or only interested in pleasing themselves. They don't want to invest in someone else's pleasure. They're really only focused on their own. So you would be there for their enjoyment, but you, again, wouldn't get that reciprocated. But they get to do and be and, you know, be the Knight of Wands everywhere else. Yeah, okay. Okay. This, I feel like this does boil down to self-worth here, Virgo, Libra. You know, only you can define what you're worthy of. Justice. And that's how you bring this whole situation into balance. By you knowing you deserve more than just that. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Two of Wands, Ten of Swords. The Tower and the Hangman. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. This person has not gone through a Tower or their Hangman enlightenment yet. But maybe this is your Hangman moment and Tower moment when it comes to this connection. Maybe you're finally ready to see it for the Ten of Swords that it is. Or the Ten of Swords that would be there, and I get it. It could hurt. Nine of Swords, it could hurt. King of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. Clarify the Ten of Swords with the Four of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. I almost feel like if you've pulled your energy back from this person, they definitely feel that void. They definitely feel that void. Okay. Show me the Four of Wands. Nine of Wands, I'm trying to tell you. And I almost feel like, too, Virgo, Libra, if you continue to wait out for this person, they're only going to keep repeating the same cycle. So it's almost like your sense of self-love, your sense of self-worth to maybe say, okay, this is a dead end. I'm walking away. I'm letting this go. Is the only way that this person could actually get the justice that they need in order to go through the Hanged Man and the Tower moment that's needed and necessary. Okay. Now, that doesn't necessarily even mean that it will, you know, that it'll come back around. But yeah, this card signifies that there is no need to force the situation and or this is going nowhere at the moment. However, that doesn't mean that that'll be the case forever. It's just the case for right now. And I know that sucks. Okay, and I'm so sorry to have to probably confirm that message to you. You probably already know that, but at the end of the day, do not let anybody waste your time. Exactly. Don't allow this person who has ghosted this connection keep you from being open to people who want to be present with you. Okay? And y'all might just be karmic lessons for one another. Your lesson in truly loving yourself. Their lesson in loving themselves as well. Or knowing what love is. Somebody could have a speech impediment. I don't know why I just slurred my words like that. This person could, oh, Three of Cups. This person could be a drinker. They might actually drink a lot. And maybe when they drink, they make poor judgments and decisions. Exactly. They get caught up. Okay. Yeah, this is somebody who creates drama. They get drunk or they go under substances or under some sort of influence. They might slip into someone's bed and someone's body, child. You know, activate that energy, then they get sober. Now they got to deal with that drama. Do you see what I'm saying? Now they done created an energetic tie with somebody. Now that person thinks that they're together, and now they got to go. Who, child? That's what the divine is keeping you from. And you know what? Because they are choosing to not operate in a higher level of judgment or go through that ascension, that is their justice, to have to deal with that drama. Because you created that. You create that. Yeah, this person has nobody to point to but themselves. But they got to get to that point. But they don't see it like that. Eight of Swords. Everybody else is crazy. Why? So if everybody else is crazy, why you keep dealing with crazy people? You, to some degree, have to be what? Crazy. Right. Out of your mind. Right. Unstable. Right. Right. You see what I'm saying? This person hasn't looked in the mirror yet. Okay. So with all that being said, what does the higher self of this person want Virgo Libra to know? It makes me happy to see you thriving, even though it's without me. Just wanted to turn over in the deck. Exactly. Like, this person, maybe even at the core of them, they know that you deserve better. And that's what I mean by, even if you were to be with them right now, they would sabotage it because they don't feel like, they feel like you deserve something different, and they know that's not them. This person could have very low self-esteem, which is probably why they make questionable choices and decisions, especially if they're under the influence, or why they even get under the influence. So it's a lot going on with this person here. Okay, yeah, I miss us. Yeah. What else wants to be said from the higher self of this person? I treated you like an option, and I'm sorry. Exactly. Their higher self knows that. I don't know that this person is tied into their higher self for them to fully be aware that that's what's happening. Or, you know, yeah, they treated you like an option. And again, you got to have some sort of self-worth, self-esteem, dignity, okay? Don't let nobody treat you like an option, especially when you're not treating them that way. Yeah, I'm taking time to find myself again. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah. I think the way that this person is trying to quote unquote find themselves is a little questionable. It's a little off. So again, they don't, even if they know they need to be a better person, they really don't know how to go about that. They're going about it in all the wrong ways. So again, just kind of drama, child. I just don't know that this is somebody who's equally yoked with you in this moment. Okay, Virgo Libra? What else wants to be said from the higher self of this person? Thank you. Watching you move on is killing me, but I want what's best for you. So exactly, yeah. Some of y'all have already made that choice and decision to move on from this person. Some of y'all still might know that that's the decision you need to make, but haven't fully made it and haven't fully decided. This would be the time to do that. Okay. What else? What does the higher self of this person want to say? Okay. I lost sight of what was important in our connection. Exactly. That's what I mean. This person might have been chasing a certain image or certain aesthetic. You know, you might not look like an IG baddie model, whatever person. And that goes male and female. You know what I'm saying? You might not be the fittest or the most muscular. It's that kind of shallow in 3 of Cups shit that keeps putting them in the 5 of Cups. Like, those 3 cups can't stand. They're never meant to. It's surface level. But that's what someone doesn't, it's like it's not clicking. This could even be the type to try to turn, they like to turn people. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make the stripper the housewife kind of a thing. And no shade to strippers, because get your money, child. That's your business. And that's no judgment at all. I'm just saying, someone who's in that fast life, trying to get someone who's in that fast life to settle down. Especially if you are in that kind of work, you're not to just one person. How you getting money if you're just to one person? The whole point is to have a clientele. Do you see what I'm saying? But it's like somebody wants to have that person who has the clientele to just be for them. It's like some sort of weird ego. I made her into, or I made him into, that kind of, again, low vibrational, child. Low vibrational, just in truth. In how this person's trying to operate is low vibrational. I can't make it up. I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down. Yeah. Because they know that at this point. Well, at least their higher self does. That they couldn't deliver the dream. They couldn't, or they're just not in that space. That's not who they are. That's not who they want to be. Maybe that is even the case. That's not who they want to be. They want to be somebody who's diving in and out of the 3 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. They want to be the person who's trying to make the 3 of Cups a home. Okay. Again, let them be, babe. One more message from the higher self of this person. Thank you. No matter how hard I try, my thoughts always sway back to you. Right. Right. And that's why this person might be in and out. That's kind of why the timing issue might even exist. Yeah, I'm with them because I couldn't have you. Take that for however you want to, okay? Yeah, I just don't think this person can be what you need them to be. And I think you might have fallen in love with the potential. And we all do that. We all got to go through that, child, more times than we probably want to admit. Everybody does it. But this is just the moment where you might have to recognize that that's what's happened. Maybe you already have and you said, okay, I'm moving on. Moving forward. I just heard you loud and clear. Someone's actions, Virgo-Libra, is speaking more than their words ever could. So nothing that they say, Ace of Swords in reverse, is going to make you feel like they're ready for you. Romance, Queen of Wands in reverse. You see what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is. That's who's in these 3 of Cups. They like to romance the Queen of Wands in reverse. The jealous type, the ones that's going to cause the drama, key the car, blow their phone up, you know, go crazy about them and blah, blah, blah. They playing games at the end of the day. They like the drama. They might be the drama. They're also the drama. They don't know how to not be the drama. And that is a level of immaturity that I think you've surpassed already. And you need someone who can reciprocate and match you where you are, as opposed to someone who's not even at your level. Just in truth. With love. I love y'all so very much, all right? I'm going to leave it there. Let me know your thoughts if this resonated, if this brought any sort of clarity or confirmation for you. Y'all know I love to hear from you. And if you're tuning in to this message, please make sure you hit that like button. It does help the members video actually circulate so that we can let people know that we have some exclusive energy, exclusive community here at Cusp of Roses. I thank y'all for that, okay? I really do appreciate y'all for all your love and support. And I'll see you in our next one, my loves. Namaste.